Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to more Catmaze. Now, you're all astute viewers. You must realize that this is not the Catmaze save point. We're way up here by that question mark, because as you may remember, last time we saw a cutscene where cousin, what is it, Voldemort? Not Voldemort. Vormir? Voldemir? I'll remember his name eventually. Went into this haunted house. So, full disclosure time. This is not my first time recording this video. It's probably my third time trying to record this video. Because what happens in there was a little too challenging for me, and took a little bit too long before I was finally able to consistently complete it. And I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable now that I'll be able to do that. So, I just want to let you know that what's coming up isn't blind to me. I know what's going to happen. So let's go inside and say hello. What happened to this house? Now it looks like some sort of portal. There's the stench of Chernobog in the air, and those footprints on the ground. At first, they're definitely Volibor's footprints. That's our cousin. But then towards the entrance they seem to be tread marks of a wolf. I promised Veronica that I wouldn't let anything happen to Volibor. I need to follow him. Alright, so we're somewhere. And if you look at the map, we're way off to like some other place. So let's drop down here and plop. Oh, Vels! Volibor, what have you done? Volibor opened the portal to the world of Chernobog. Are you insane? You're going to fight him? Need to save Sienna. Wait, you can barely control yourself. Lead me. Alright, so we're back to playing Volibor. And I had, I had trouble getting used to the way he controls. He doesn't feel like Alesta. He feels a lot heavier. He's actually really fast, but he feels slow to start. And the controls are mostly the same. We attack, we jump, we can summon Spiderbot, we can throw items. But the wall jumping is important. It's going to be very important for what we're doing here. So let's move ahead. And let's hope I can do this on my first try. Your persistence is incredulous. So look, everybody's here. I have never known someone so desperately wanting to die by my hands. You've been trying to evade us, Chernobog. You're hiding away in this world. Is it not proof enough that you're afraid of us? Oh, would I really be afraid of a girl corrupted by evil? A repentant knight and some little kids? Kids? Alesta, what are you doing here? I'll tell you later. Attack him! Fire! Alesta, drive him upward and fend off his attacks. Alright, so from the bottom of the screen, fire is going to start slowly rising up. If that fire catches us, it's game over. We have to get to the top of the screen before the fire gets us. Now, Chernobog is going to be there causing trouble. We can sort of fight with him, but what we really need to do is get to the top. I may or may not get this on the first try. Let's find out. Alright. Alright, you see he does kind of get knocked away if we attack him. But that's not really the point here. Okay, we're doing really good so far. I'd say, really, it's my problem more than anything else. Is I don't always get the wall jumping quite right. Alright, so we're at the top. Now we have to go down. So now the fire is coming down at us. Now, it feels like it's going faster, but I don't know that for sure. Okay, here's the hard part. Okay, I think we're good. No, no, down. There we go. He is running. Let's follow him. So I'm glad I was able to get that on the first try. But again, full disclosure time. This is as far as I've gone off screen. I don't know what's going to happen from this point. So this will be something surprising for all of us. Are you expecting to be congratulated on your victory? Give us Sienna! Are you talking about that wolf girl? And what will you do with her? Are you going to take her back to your world and live in the village? Your house will be torched, and you'd be cast out by the local villagers. What then? Would you live out in the forest as recluses? The villagers' pursuit of you would never end. Sooner or later, knights much stronger than you, Turdamir, I don't know, would find you and slaughter you. Or did you expect another fate? The boy with the horns? Are you saying that it's safer for Sienna here? Nonsense! What do you see around you, Gorislava, in this world? I see only empty mountains, a blood-red sky, and utter oblivion. This world is dead. That's exactly my point. There are no hunters in this world, no knights, no heroes. There is nothing, nor nobody to kill creatures shunned as we are. As you are? You mean you aren't alone here, Chernabog? We are a legion right here, Verdemir. Me, Vorobor, Sienna, all the monsters without a home. We are pariahs. Do not compare yourself with Vorobor and Sienna. They never involved themselves in such evil acts as you have. And what is it you're all doing right now? Gorislava, you summoned me just to control me, and almost killed your brother along the way. Alesta, you've only ever treated me like I'm some sort of wild beast. Volabor, you invaded my world with the intention of barbarically killing me. Vodomir, you mindlessly destroy anything that doesn't look human. Are you four trying to preach to me, dictating what is good and evil? I would like to see you try being confined to the agony which I exist. Eternal persecution, eternal accusation of all violations in your world. And believe me, that's far worse than mere death. That's why I brought Sienna here. Nobody will catch her. Nobody will try to kill her. This world is a sanctuary for monsters like us. Do not talk to me, Chernabog. We know how many dark creatures prey to you. Wait, sister. I think there may be some sense in his words. Listen to your brother. He isn't a monster. This is your chance to hear him out. Just think, if there's any truth in his words, would we be able to wash the blood off our hands? But our parents, they were killed by deranged monsters who have never known sympathy or compassion. And what do you see in this monster, Gorislava? Pain. I can only see pain. We can get Sienna out of here. I know how to turn her back. I have turlich grass. Turn her back. But what about you, Volabor? I am a monster even without the skin of a wolf. Nobody can help me. Volabor? The boy is right. We aren't able to cure him. I'm familiar with this spell. Give the turlich grass to me, Alesta. Now we found the turlich grass down in Catmaze. So I'm curious, if we didn't find it, would this have even happened? Oh, they both turned back. Oh. Sienna, are you okay? Volabor, you aren't a wolf. I saw that everything was fine with you, my anger subsided, and I could return back to my previous self. Oh, someone didn't translate his name there. Chernobog, I am so sorry. Our battles were a grave mistake. Every battle is a great mistake, boy. I have no time for touching farewells. This world is for monsters like me to be at peace. Your presence is disrupting that. Get out of here. Well, that was unexpected. I thought I'd leave Chernobog's world with a feeling of victory. But I feel only regret. Volibor, Alesta, thank you. Chernobog would have most certainly killed us if you hadn't helped. And that would have been over a huge misunderstanding. So what will you do next? Volibor, this house doesn't look too bad. Well, if you look close enough anyway. Yes, and it looks surprisingly familiar too. And for some reason, it was only at his doorstep that I could open the portal. And if anything happened, we could just retreat to Chernobog's world. Yes, we're staying here. We'll rid this house of evil. We're far enough from the village here too. And you can make friends with the neighbors. As for us, we shall leave these lands. Shan't we, Verdomir? Yes, this is not where our final battle. Somewhere, some really evil creature awaits us. I wish you all the best, guys. Goodbye. Oh, we got a new entry in the diary. Let's take a look at it. What can be more important than finding a place in this world? Volibor, a demon with a pure heart, finally coped with this. I hope that he will be happy in that house with Sienna, and all his battles were worth it. I went down to the world where the past... Oh, we already read that part. Okay, so let's say hello to them. It was our greatest adventure with you, wasn't it, Alesta? I hope we never get into trouble like this again. Here, of course. We're out in the wilderness. But I cannot live with Volibor in the village. Chernobog was right about that, but I don't care. We'll be happy in this house. Alright, so I'm guessing just by doing that we've affected the ending of the game. We should probably go see Auntie Veronica and let her know what happened. Is there anything left to do in the village? I don't think so. Is that it? Alright, well, let's trade first. I mean, we got lots of money, we just don't have much to spend it on. But an attack potion and a defense potion ain't too bad. I saw Volibor. He told me everything. Thank you, Alesta. I can't say how glad I am that you were there for him. Volibor is my friend. I couldn't have done any different. But I still don't understand. Why did the portal open in that haunted house? Because Volibor's rage grew to such an extent that it gave him incredible power. But I didn't even realize that he was so angry. It's to do with the past, Alesta, although he tries to block it all out and forget. You see, that used to be our house. What? But the house is infused with darkness. Darkness that was caused by me, sweetheart. When I was pregnant, my husband went hunting and never returned. He fell to his death in the mountains, and I was left alone. I made the biggest mistake of my life, Alesta. I resorted to dark magic to try to bring him back. But the ritual backfired on me. The creature that I summoned was the embodiment of evil. The suffering soul of my husband trapped inside a dead body attracted only misfortune and darkness. And because of this darkness, my child Alesta, Vorobor is not just a foundling. He is my real son. Oh, okay, so not like your real son got kidnapped. Your real son got turned into Vorobor. When the people from the village learned of what I had done, they came for us with pitchforks and torches. So they came to that house. The house where your son is living now. I don't blame them. They wanted to rid the village of evil. But then I saw life flicker for a moment in my husband's eyes. A life that I had so desperately longed to see in his dead body for several years. He rushed to protect me from the villagers and all the evil spirits that were circling around our house like vultures. It was only because of him that I managed to escape, and I took Vorobor with me. And he died forever. His body was cast into a fire and he burned to ashes. I settled here and didn't dare to show my face in the village for many years. By the time I did, they had all forgotten what happened. Vorobor was assumed to be a foundling, but I still couldn't go back home. Especially since I had such excellent neighbors here, a kind girl called Alesta and her mother Radmilia. I knew nothing of any of this. I'm so sorry. It's all water under the bridge now, Alesta. I try not to regret anything. But my mother, what if I bring her back to our world, and she is different too? I don't think that will happen in this instance, dear. That's why I support your plan. You aren't resorting to using the help of dark magic. You're scouring the lands for an honorable solution. It was so fatefully naive of me not to consider this when I lost my husband. Now for the final chapter of your adventure, Alesta. Everything is going to be alright. Well, okay, nothing new. I was hoping for maybe new stuff. So yeah, we tied up some major loose ends, didn't we? I mean, this could be a video in its own right. Okay. Is there any reason to go back to the village? Any reason to go back home? Let's look in the map over real quick. Oh. You know what, let's check out the village anyways. Okay. Good luck, kind girl. Nothing new from you. Okay, we know about the bracelets, and we've maxed all their levels. Oh, if anything happens to Sienna, please let me know. Alright. Only way to make the world better is to repay kindness with kindness. Okay, nothing new from you guys. How about Grandma and her cats? Spider Bot. Okay, nothing new from you. You probably won't let us see the Praepostor. Okay. Alright, good luck and come back with your mom. Alright, yep, we know about that. We know about that, and we know about that. So yeah, I guess we really did do everything. Can't think of anything else. I mean, we could check our own home. I know our father is doing something. There's the other witches up here. But I think we're done with them. Alright, thank you for saving my sister. We'll take turns to fly. Nothing about their new neighbors, though. No, nothing new from them either. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. Let's head back to Catmaze. I wonder if the big cat has anything to say. Good luck, girl. I hope we'll see each other again. Alright, in we go. Okay, yeah, might as well. Let's just save again. Doesn't hurt anything. Oh, if you go any further, there'll be no way back. Are you sure you want to move forward? Yes. We're ready for endgame. Okay, you, I remember you. Don't remember your name, though. Oh, yeah, you, Mara. I wanted to smear you across the ground the moment you were born, Alesta. That would have been too merciful of me. You have turned your life in such a hell that wouldn't even appear in my nightmares. Was the road you followed to reach the world of death worth it? Was it worth it? To stand here now and face to face with the spirit that took my mom? I am the spirit of sickness. I sit in my empty house and take those who come knocking. We all have our roles, Alesta, and it is my duty to take Rodmelia. Then yours is to die here trying to save her. Okay, boss fight. Oof. Okay. So you're gonna zip across the screen, and then a big fist. Ouch. Okay. Oh, changing up your tactics, huh? Can we hurt this thing? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. I got more than 99 of these things. I can just lob them at you. Now we're not taking a lot of damage, but we gotta be careful, because this stuff could add up and end up doing a lot. Okay, we got a critical in there. Okay, we got creepy arms trying to grab us. Oh, and they swing down if we come near them. Okay. Okay, we gotta heal. Do I have any healing? I hope so. 3 of them. I should use an attack potion and a defense potion too. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. Come here, you. I'm not using any finesse. I am just beating on this thing. Doing okay, though. We're about 2/3 of the way down. And hopefully this will just be it. There won't be any more after this. Let's get another healing in. Come here, you. Almost. Gotcha. Ugh. You must have almost died 1,000 times before today. I already doubt whether you're actually human, Alesta. Most people have the habit of giving up, throwing away what they've started, mourning the days gone by without striving to change anything. But you, Alesta, you are something different. You're standing alive in the world of the dead. You're defying the spirit's law. And you continue to fight, even when you're up against a whole legion. Why won't you just die, Alesta? Because I haven't achieved my goal yet. You really are your mother's daughter. You know nothing about my mother. No, Alesta, it is you who knows nothing. When Catmaze killed you, I saw your time here in the world of the dead. Why do you think he showed you that day when Ramelia pulled you out of the well? Last thing I care to know right now is what's going on in Catmaze's head. It's not about him. You've overlooked the fact that your mother destroyed a horde of dark creatures in a single stroke. When I first came for Ramelia on that rainy night when it all began, she begged me to let her live longer so that you could have a chance at growing up. Without me, my child will die in the wilderness. And I agreed, not because I feel sorry for children. Yes, I hate having to deal with the young, but the truth is that I saw an ultimate, untold power in Ramelia. I decided to use it to my advantage. I set a demon unto you, whose soul had long since been appointed to me. Protecting you, Ramelia obliterated it into dust. She fought for her child in a way that knights could never fight for their king. Those creatures in the well were my doing too. I tried to kill you, Alesta, in many ways, at many points in your life. But Ramelia grew into one of the strongest magi I had ever seen. And even when she fulfilled her side of the deal, and left with me, not as a victim, but as an equal, I didn't come back to correct my mistake, and now you're meddling with my business. Just give in, Alesta. I promise only to take you at a very old age. I promise peace to your children and grandchildren. Leave this world now, and we have no need to see each other for many years to come. No! If you're ready to fight further, then let's fight. I will never give up. If you wish to waste more time with pathetic attempts at persuading me to leave, then continue with your futile words. Nothing you could say would make a difference to me. Your words are meaningless, Mara. Only your mistakes remain, and as I know, you are too cowardly to kill demons yourself, so you let my mother do it for you. Every action has consequences, Mara. You yourself had nurtured the most dangerous enemy that you were destined to face. We create our future in each and every moment of the present. On that fateful, rainy night, you created your own future, me. And it looks like your future is happening now. You broke the rules and set demons upon us, so expect the same treatment in return. Where will you go if I kill you here in Nav? Deeper into oblivion? Just know that I'll find you there too. I'll find you anywhere, Mara, until you let my mother go. I don't doubt that, Alesta, but I have something that you don't. The ability to admit defeat. I want this madness to end. Mother! Alesta, what have you done? I'm alive, Mom, don't worry. I'm going to get you out of here. Alesta? But Mara... Oh, look at you. Went back and destroyed the gate. The old rules weren't working, so I made some new ones. Listen up, Alesta. There's no way out of Nav. For anyone, it is closed off forever. No spirits, no gods, no ghosts, no chance of rebirth. Now death really is just death, Alesta. And yes, you can consider yourself dead, or refuse to believe it for 1,000 years. I don't care. Mara, how could you? It was you who chose to trespass here. Every action has consequences. You created your own future. Farewell. Oh, meanwhile... it seems we still have time. Oh, I thought I knew everything about pranks. Did you see what that girl was doing? It's not a prank, Escava. It's love. And now I can genuinely say that I've witnessed it. Hey, what the hell's going on? Mara has sealed the way out of Nav. Oh, and all this because of that girl. Why the little... If you finish that sentence, I'll rip your tail off. You should remember that you're all still alive here thanks to her. Who rescued you from those cells, losers? Now it's our turn to rescue her. Alright, now these two guys are like bonus familiars we could get. So if we didn't get them, maybe we wouldn't be getting this ending. And how do you imagine we do that? Mara has destroyed the portal. I cannot imagine. But I know who can. Take me somewhere. So you told Alesta about Liho, and then the one-eyed monster disappeared. I left the marshlands as soon as I sensed that something had changed. I can only think that this was my chance to finally break free from his control. I never even imagined that Alesta could be behind this, and furthermore that she's my daughter. Surprise! Oh, Vels, what a parade of guests I have. Why are you without Alesta? Something terrible has happened, and Veronica, Alesta is trapped in Nav. Mara has destroyed the way back. Firstly, you don't need to call me Aunt. And secondly, no, just follow me. Yes, I understand. The girl disappeared, but why should I care? Have you forgotten who purified that haunted house in the mountains? I didn't ask her to go there. She came herself and pleaded me to give her the key. I questioned her intentions for a whole 10 seconds. Then I couldn't take it anymore and gave it to her. Have you forgotten that you are indebted to somebody in this very room? What is this monster talking about? I am the monster. It wasn't me who led a mob of angry villagers with torches. It wasn't me who threw Veronica out of her home. Amour, how do you... Dark magic wasn't the only thing you conjured up that night. I hope to be a positive outcome of your decision. Now, old man, I could bring many hordes of monsters to your door. Do you think you'd be able to escape a dozen of my kind? 100? More? Oh, you misunderstand me. Of course I care about Alesta. I will assemble the whole village immediately. I cannot believe my ears. So Mara lost the battle, but still insisted on having her own way. And Alesta actually... and actually tried to kill little Alesta. That's right, and we need the help of everyone we can find. What's going on with Volibor? Volibor? How dare Mara hurt Alesta? Mara caused so much pain and suffering. Volibor? Uh-oh. Chernabog, it's time for you to clear your name. I don't care about clearing my name, boy. But I do have a long-standing score to settle with Mara. I will annihilate her with great pleasure. So this is probably something no one was expecting. All the villagers were Chernabog praying. Oh, Vels, even Chernabog is here. Are the other ones going to show up? Radibor, what you said to the Praepostor about hordes of monsters, was it true? Are you hoping that I could find us some extra help? No, I'm afraid it was just a bluff. I learned it from Alesta. Friends, I am so thrilled to see how you're all so ready and willing to fight for Alesta. Of course we are. She gallantly fended off attacks on our village coming from the west and from the east. And I would have died in my bed at home without her help. But Alesta risked her life and found healing herbs, then she gave it to us. And she prevented me and my brother from meeting our deaths in the marshes. You think the marshlands are dangerous? I can't imagine how she found me in the autumn forest. Of course, Alesta deserves all of our help. I know of a ceremony that will open a new portal in Nav. We need altars. We'll build as many altars as we need for Alesta. I'll make them solid bases for them. They'll be capable of withstanding any attempts of sabotage. We need brushwood for a fire, too. My brother and I will scour the whole village for brushwood at once. No need to touch the village. I know where we can find some brushwood. I have a list of the herbs we need. Thanks to Alesta, I always knew where Sienna was. I'm happy for us to use the supplies that we've been saving up my whole life. Thank you. We still need more magical power. I know of spirits who can help us with that. We will bring them to the ceremony. Evil spirits could try to escape from Nav when the portal is open, so we need physical strength. I will destroy anything that may try to get into this world. And I finally fixed the brooms. I can take everything and everyone to the ceremonial site on them. Yeah, just leave that to me and my sister. Don't you need a sacrifice? Fortunately, that is not necessary for the ritual. Are you sure? I got a couple of pigs right here. Do you want to say goodbye to them that badly? Well, I would like to grow vegetables, but it'd be a pity to leave those pigs so plump. And purpose is for a good cause. Your pigs can wait. You better help with the brushwood. We need flames that reach the sky. Yeah, so there's everybody. Bolotnik and Borovic and Kikimora, why are you here? The punches to the face, or whatever it is you have there, were good motivation, weren't they, Borovic? Oh, shut up. I wasn't in a good state. I have depression, as it's called. But we came here of our own free will. Yes, we believe that we still owe Alesta for helping us to settle our differences. You have gathered many evil spirits in one place. I'm feeling quite uncomfortable. Don't worry, we know how to keep them calm. You have aggressive ways, too. With your help, we have enough magical power to keep the portal open. I really hope everything will work out all right. You do not have to hope. Be sure. Capian, I cannot believe my eyes. We couldn't miss our part in rescuing the girl who saved Catmaze. Is it just me who can only hear meowing? I will translate everything they say. Do not be afraid. They're on our side. Well then, let us begin. So yeah, everybody showed up. And Leo said that he fed on Mara's pain But then I saw his body laid at the entrance to Nav. Daughter, everything you've told me is incredible. I'm so sorry that your journey ended like this. Well, at least I can say that I achieved my goal. We are together again. But I've met so many good people, Mom. I'll miss them all dearly. I was so astounded about you meeting Akim. I had no idea your father was still alive. If I had known, then I would have gone to face Liho myself. I fought more terrible creatures than him. Mara told me about the demons you fought. I'm very proud that you're my mother. I'm more proud that you're my daughter. But I'm so ashamed that you had to go through all of this because of me. On that rainy night, I asked Mara to give me time to raise you. Who wouldn't ask the same, Alesta? I never imagined that Mara would agree, let alone that she would add slaying monsters onto the deal. Mom, what's that over there, in that house? Wait, is that... Someone must have opened a portal. Alesta, we must run! Okay, I do have control, so I'm moving on myself. Guys, how did you do that? It's amazing! It's more amazing that you did the same thing alone. We only opened the portal to Nav, the combined forces of all of us, and you managed to get there yourself without help. Achim, I don't believe my eyes. How glad I am to see you, my love. I'm in disbelief too. I thought I'd never see you again. It's like 16 years ago was just yesterday. Let's take our rescue people home to safety. I think that such adventures must be very exhausting. Yes, they certainly are. I'd like to invite all of you to the biggest celebration that you could imagine. Let me set a table, and finally my pigs. Let's just relax first. Thank you, friends. Do you remember you said about how we all create our own future? Your future is full of beautiful, kind people and creatures, sweetheart. You've done a tremendous job, Alesta. Alright, so, wow. That was Catmaze. Where to even start? I may have mentioned early that I just got this game on the cheap because it was cat themed and it was sort of a Metroid kind of gameplay. And what a great little accident getting this game was, because I have so thoroughly enjoyed playing this game. Like, I think this is like going to be one of my favorite games. I'm not ready to put it up there with, say, Super Metroid or Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but I very sincerely enjoyed playing this. And apparently we're not done playing it. You seem to have settled nicely in here. Well, this house is really missing a man's touch. I'll fix the roof soon. Alesta, I'm so happy. Not only did you save me, but you've brought so much kindness into the world. I'm so glad I'm finally back with a happy family. Domovoy, you still haven't told me who it was that you served before. You haven't guessed yet? It was Veronica. Wow, so you live in the house that Volibor now owns? Yes, I did indeed. That's why the pendant containing my magical powers was there. The place became so dark. I'm not blaming Veronica, but the evil forces would have overpowered me there. I had no choice but to leave. So, I guess, end of the game, we can kind of poke our head around. My mother collected various books about crafting potions. I don't understand anything about them yet. Sort of, I guess, take a victory lap around the game. Guess this would also be a good time to check out any of the things we might have missed. But I think we found everything. We found all the, what do you call them? We found all the orbs. We saved everybody. I don't know if there's anything left to do. I mean, I guess we could go visit some of the the friends we made along the way. Just gotta get to our first chicken lady. And Auntie Veronica's on the way, so... Well, I guess while I'm going through this, I can keep talking. Like I said, I really enjoyed playing this, like, a lot. And I think it's going to become one of those games that I just really love and have good memories about. And that I'm going to probably come back to this several times. It took us a while to get through this, and a lot of that was because I was playing this blind. But I would probably have fun trying to see how fast I could get through this. Sort of like I do with Metroid sometimes. Let's see what Aunt Veronica has to say. It's been a truly amazing adventure, Alesta. I'm so happy that everything is alright. You have anything to trade for? I mean, not that we need it. Okay, who else can we go visit? Well, of course we can go visit our cousin. We can go see the witches up there, too. Catmaze? Why would we want to go back to Catmaze? Might be a reason. No, they're not here. So what more do I have to say at this point? I'm not really sure. I definitely suggest everyone go out and give this a shot. This game was a blast. I got it extra cheap. It's not terribly expensive anyways. Alright, thank you once more. You guys don't have anything new to say? So I guess that's it. You know what I'm going to do? There was that old lady, Grandma, that said, you know, when you save your mother, come and have some tea with us. So I think I'll end the video going to talk to her. So this is not only a game that I really like, this is a genre I really like. As I've talked about with Castlevania, as I talked about with Metroid. And I have a couple of similar games in the backlog that I plan on playing. And that hopefully I'll get a chance to play with all of you. So let's go say hello to Grandma. Good luck, Alesta. Come back to visit me when you've found her. Alright, so that's it. So thank you all for joining me for Catmaze. Catmaze was fantastic. The developers over at Catmaze, thank you so much for making this for us. Making this available. I loved pretty much everything about it. I liked playing it. I liked the characters. I like this kind of art style. I'm a huge fantasy nerd, so getting exposed to it from other perspectives was great for me. It was some ideas I was familiar with, some I wasn't, and some, you know, I got to see from the perspective of the people that come from these regions, as opposed to it getting filtered throughout, you know, all of Europe, making its way across the ocean, and then ending up here in the US. So everyone, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.